Hi guys. So as you all know, cushion foundations have been kind of the rage lately. Everybody's making them. You're getting too many of those in the market, but they're slightly pricey given that the the setup in which it comes, the container, that itself is pretty expensive. If I'm not wrong, the one from Innisfree without the foundation is like 600 rupees. Although those containers are really cute, but for all practical purposes, it's not worth spending 600 on a container, is it? So what I did was try to find out what these cushion foundations really are all about. The whole fuss is just that these give a really light coverage, but at the same time, no, they give really good coverage. What am I talking? They give really good coverage. At the same time, they feel really light on your skin. And what is very important about these is that they have the convenience of being easy to move around with, carry around and travel with. They're very travel friendly. At the same time, they include most of your skincare benefits. So if you've gone through all the different variants that come in Innisfree, the Innisfree ones have what is that called? They have stuff for different. They have moisturizing ones. They have different things like you want your SPF, you want your moisturization, you want everything to be in like that one container. That is why cushion foundations are that popular these days. So I just found this little trick on how to do it yourself if you really don't want to break the bank on getting a cushion foundation for yourself, because they are range from anywhere around say 900 bucks to 1600 8800, and the really expensive ones are like way beyond that. I don't even want to get to that because the Maybelline one I think is like the cheapest, and it retails for around 1200 rupees in India. But that is really not the point, because most of these that are even available, even if you are really ready to spend the money on it, you don't have good shade ranges. If I'm not wrong, Maybelline just comes in like two shades in India, and as for Innisfree, they do have quite a good shade range. There is one from Isadora, there is one from Body Shop. They have, sorry, the Face Shop. They have a lot of, and even from Body Shop, they have a lot of shade ranges, but you might not find yours, or maybe you've already found your best foundation and you don't want to go get a new foundation which is not your shade match, waste a lot of money. If you don't want to do all of that, I have like this easy DIY for you. So I'm just gonna, since I've already made it and I really don't have the resources to make it again, I'm just gonna tell you like stepwise what I really did. So this is like this streetwear compact. You can use any compact that's airtight. You want to make sure that it clamps shut really well. And if you want to just test if it is airtight or not, you can just what you have to do is leave a few drops of water overnight. Uh, just do all this, shake it around, see no water is coming out, leave it overnight. And if in the morning the insides of this container is still damp, that means it's pretty airtight. So that's the first part you're going to do. You're going to depot all the contents of the compact. You're going to sterilize it, clean it, do whatever you usually do when you do such DIYs. And then the next thing you're going to need is like this normal dishwash sponge. It came in a big, I think I paid like 20 rupees or something for it. And you have to cut it in the size and shape of your box, the interior, in the insides of your box. I'll just show you the insides of mine. The insides of mine look like this. I've just cut the sponge and placed it in here. What else you're going to need is an oil-free moisturizer. I've used the one from Clean and Clear, and a oil-free foundation. This is a water-based foundation. If you all know, this is the MAC water-based foundation, the Prolong Wear with SPF. Since this already has SPF, you're good to go. I do not suggest adding extra SPF because it really doesn't work that way. Mixing it with a lot of other ingredients might have an adverse effect. I'm not aware. So that's why I would say use a product that already comes with SPF. So I'm using this one because it already has SPF. The next thing you need is something to give you that dewy effect which most of these cushion foundations claim to do. So the next thing that I used was this Ultime Pro Metallic Glow liquid highlight. I pretty much eyeballed most of it. There were no real measurements. I used it, I swatched it on my face, I saw if I liked the color, and I actually happened to mix like two of these shades to ensure that the right match was attained. I'm actually wearing my cushion foundation on my face today. It's pretty good, it feels really nice. And the last and the most important thing is skincare. What I did was I didn't want to go out there and splurge a lot on essence or serum or anything. So I got these Innisfree face masks, the sheet mask, and I squeezed the sheet mask into this. Like not all of it, because all of it would just make it too watery. So you just have to eyeball it and see that you're not putting too much or too little. The best part about these sponges is that the texture of these is very similar to the air sponge that is used, not the air sponge, the sponge that is used for the actual product itself in all these cushion foundations. So you're pretty much going to get the same feel. And I use a brush to apply this foundation today, and it was pretty good and it lasted quite a long time. It gave a similar effect. I did try out the Maybelline Lumi cushion, the Maybelline cushion foundation, and this felt pretty similar to that as well. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much how you have to get this ready. As for maintenance, you want to make sure that you don't put your hand into it, because you haven't really added any other kind of preservative substances. So you don't want to put your hand. Use a clean brush. That's pretty much it, and you're good to go. It feels just as good as your store bought cushion foundations. So if you like this DIY, and if you want to know more DIYs, if you want me to try out more DIYs for the latest stuff in the market, do let me know in the comments down below. Hope you enjoyed. Bye bye.